Okechukwu Isiguzoro of Apex Igbo Sociocultural Group, Ohanaeze Igbo, on Sunday commended people of the Southeast for their calmness in abstaining from the series of protests against President Bola Tinubu over the economic hardship across the country. He said the Southeast has always suffered government neglect since the administration of former President Muhammadu Buhari till now. He urged Tinubu to implement the recommendation of the 2014 Constitutional Conference amid the hardship confronting Nigeria. In a statement he signed, the factional Secretary General of Ohanaeze said, in the wake of nationwide uproar and agitation sparked by escalating living cost, economic distress, and famine, a resolute calmness emanates from the old eastern region, eastern Nigeria, comprising the southeast and south-south region. The striking serenity and resolute silence amidst the prevalent anger and upheaval in the north and southwest have left many, including the presidency and the north, astounded. The preeminent Igbo sociocultural organization and unwavering advocates for the Igbo people, yes, commends the citizens of the old eastern region, particularly the southeast, for their exceptional acumen and sagacity in abstaining from spearheading protests against President Tinubu and the federal government amid economic hardship. Since the inception of the Buhari regime in 2015 to the current Tinubu administration, the Southeast has borne the brunt of governmental neglect and discrimination, whether it be the census exclusions, the wanton demolition of Igbo properties in Lagos without federal intervention, the systematic burning of Igbo markets in Southwest, minimal federal ministerial appointments, or the unjust incarceration of Nnamdi Kanu, juxtaposed with the favor treatments of figures like Showore and Igbo. The injustice meted out to the southeast are glaring. As protests surge in Niger, Kano, Lagos, and Abuja, the absence of casualties of protesters killing resulting from security intervention starkly contrasts with the haunting memories of southeastern lives lost during past protests against Kano's detainment and tragic Obigbo massacre in Rivers State. Ohanaeze stands in awe of the Southeast populace for their undoubted bravery and rare insights in weathering the storm. We stand in solidarity with all suffering Igbos and Nigerians, urging the federal government to overhaul President Tinubu's floundering economic team with competent hands to salvage the crumbling economy before it collapses completely. Moreover, instead of issuing hollow threats to disillusioned citizens, the government should heed the voices of reason and implement the recommendations of the 2014 Constitutional Conference to quell the mounting dissent and rebellion. Yes, we are even surprised that one of the chieftains in the north is surprised that why is it that the Igbos are not saying anything? What do you want them to say? What do you want them to say? The Igbos have learned from history not to be at the forefront of any agitation. There is no ethnic coloration to some of the protests as being witnessed now. By the time there is a semblance of one around the southeast, the slogan will change. That what they couldn't achieve through the ballot box, they want to do that now. The Igbos should be very vigilant because they are always targets of looting in almost every corner of Nigeria, wherever and whenever there is an uprising. Somebody is replying that how would you complain to the government that you didn't vote for or you don't even believe in? Abi una still they do waiting. I don't know. Well, those who voted, I think they are enjoying their votes now. Abi they are the consequences of their voting and election. So let them face it. Yes, let them face it. Their silence is to allow them go their separate way because they are not even welcome in Nigeria anymore. The man Nigerians voted was written out by INEC and the Kabas. So the silence of Southeastern is for them to have their own nation. I salute the Igbos for their resolve to move on in the face of the hardship facing the whole nation. No, 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 no. Everyone should protest against what is happening now. Hunger does not even know ethnicity. Tinubu administration is not even doing well at all. He failed from the day he removed fuel subsidy, which has impacted everything negatively. You should reverse it for Nigerians to breathe. Even if he reverses it, you think the prices of things will go back to normal? I doubt it. The problem is not even the removing of subsidy. He never planned for it. Some people say that Buhari set trap for him because Buhari, they say, oh, Buhari had removed it. If Buhari had removed it, but officially he did not remove it before he left office, he allowed Tinubu to come in, and Tinubu, who does not have that wisdom, just quickly say subsidy is gone. If really subsidy was gone, the month of what is it called? The month of May, yeah, May 29, the month of June, the subsidy was still there. So why did they allow people to start suffering from June when the subsidy was paid for that 1 month? Nobody saying anything about it. Then who benefited from that? But Nigerians started suffering. But that is to tell you that Buhari even had a compassion for the people compared to this Tinubu. The Tinubu is just going about bugaying all over the place. I'm the president. He went to AU summit now. He went there and started sleeping. Yeah, every son have a father and every slave have a master. The Igbos are resilient, self-made, and hard-working people. The Yoruba and the Hausas are protesting because the slave masters of Nigeria are drunk. The Igbos are not slaves. We don't even bow to any condition. The Igbos already have been battered, survived the evil bigotry attacks and marginalization. They don't even need to join any protests in hopelessness. All they never care for is to live and let live. They are self-made people and self-sufficient, thriving with no resilience or reliance on government subventions or handouts, and yet hatred persisted across. Ndibu will survive to things their own ways and according to God's will. They don't even need to join any protest. Government should protest Igbo business sites, especially where food stock are being sold.